Lose control.
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold. All day, all night, can't we?
Lose control.
Baseline, melodies, got me in a chokehold. All day, all night, can't we?
Lose control.
I feel it in my soul. Equilibrium, little high, little low. I ain't worried about the Wi-Fi code. Living in the moment till I get home. You ain't gotta get too close.
There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Take a look at the Wizards.
And keep in mind just the two-game season series. This is their final game against this group, and they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
And they better be ready for a counterpunch. They're going to see some adjustments, and then they will have to respond.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Now, here's Fox. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. On the wing, Jackson. It's deflected.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Nembhard. Johnson in the corner. 5 to shoot. The baseline J. And the shot no good, a bit short. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Misses the three.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Johnson down low. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Well, you gotta love the confidence this kid plays with. Johnson feels like he can score inside whenever he wants.
Wembanyama outside. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Pass to Nemhart. Back to Sarr. High post Johnson. San Antonio with the rebound. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Johnson surveying the floor. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Fox gets it to go.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now here's Johnson. And a wide-open look for Sarr. And another miss by Washington. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Now Johnson. Puts it up. And another miss by Washington. And here is Fox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the evening. That's good from Jackson.
Shooting for San Antonio.
Jackson hits both of them.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Pass to Turner. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. Turner's got his first 3 points of the game. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Here's McCollum. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, you can't give McCollum space anywhere on the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Carrington. Screen by Siakam. Back to Davis. Davis owning the inside.
Over the years, Davis has packed on a lot of muscle, and it served him well right there.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. And that one, good. McCollum's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
And here we go, the Wizards' fast break. Nice ball movement by Washington. And they double up Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. McCollum with the bounce pass. From deep three-point territory.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Carrington with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And they double up Davis. To the middle. Turner with the steal. Here's McCollum. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you, Kevin.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Fox is double. Here's Wembanyama. The baseline jumper goes down. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now, here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
For three, the putback. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And the Spurs lead by 15. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And he gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
And the long strides of KCP. Dangerous changing ends there, and he loves to finish in space.
Here's Wembanyama. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Johnson outside. He takes it in.
And this is how lethal Johnson can be on the attack. When he gets a lane, this young man's locked in on the rim.
Spurs passing it around to the paint. The kick out to Fox. On the wing, Jackson. There's the three. Fox, no good.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
I don't care that he's a rookie. Johnson is a problem.
It's Ingram on the wing. No good from outside.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Back to Johnson. Kicks it out to Siakam. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Siakam's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game. Spurs leading by 6. Fox feeling it out a bit. And Benyama outside. Fades back. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Siakam. And he lays it straight in. Siakam's got 5.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Jackson has the open look. It's good from long range. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
On the wing, Johnson. 10 points for him. On the wing, Johnson. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Siakam's shot is off. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Wizards trailed by 11. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ingram right side. Over Shepherd. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Koulibaly. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Carrington. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Shepherd. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Offline with his 3.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got 7 points.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Carrington. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Carrington's got 5 points in the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. He'll make it tough to come back. It's the Spurs. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage. And in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot twos, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
Johnson with it. And then Johnson with the dunk.
This is exactly why so many were high on Johnson coming into the league, because he's a natural, tenacious scorer.
Pass to Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Jackson. Outside for Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Outside, Fox. Jackson in the corner. A 3 off the mark. Wizards trailed by 10. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Caldwell Pope outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Johnson right side. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Johnson. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. 17-foot shot away.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Ingram outside. Now Jackson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Outside, Fox. Now Wembanyama. And he hits from 17.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Davis. Oh, Davis is unstoppable inside.
He is an elite finisher. AD converting with a man all over him.
Now Jackson. From outside, can't get it. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. Siakam.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
It's Fox with the drive. Now Jackson. Oh, one dunk after another.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Johnson right side. Davis fires. And the 3 misses. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Washington now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now Davis throws it down. What an assist!
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Washington calls timeout. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to. But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And so it's San Antonio who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with the